We are back with another video in the Learn Speed Cubing series, and let me tell you in advance, in this series we are learning how to solve the Rubik's Cube in 10 to 11 seconds. Today we'll learn how to make the cross on the bottom. Don't get too excited, we're not covering the advanced cross yet. Why? First, you need to master making it on the bottom. Right now, you all make it on the top, either directly or by moving it there. But it's time to move on from that. The F12 video will be next, maybe tomorrow or the day after, in which we will learn F12, but today we will learn how to make the cross on the bottom. Maybe right now you make the cross like this, by placing all the pieces on the sides of the yellow center piece like this, and then you match one piece and bring it down. And this takes so much time, there's no limit to it. Or maybe you make the cross like this, meaning you put all the pieces on top, like this, and then you look for the last one, and you also put it on top, like this. So maybe you guys are working on the top. Right now, you make the cross, because there are many ways for beginners to make the cross, but these two are very popular, making the cross on the top. Then you solve it by moving it to the bottom or placing the white on the yellow sides. But now we are not going to use this method. Okay, so what are we going to do now? First, let me give you an overview of how we will make the cross at the bottom. We will make the cross directly at the bottom, meaning we won't bring the white pieces to the sides of the yellow. We will directly place the white pieces at the bottom, and when we look at the bottom, our cross will be made. We don't have to bring the white to the top at all. Now, how do we do this? We will see with 10 example solves. Okay, what's the benefit of making the cross at the bottom? The benefit of making the cross at the bottom is that as soon as the cross is solved, you guys can easily solve your F12 pairs, meaning you don't need to rotate, you don't need to do anything extra, and you can easily solve your after pairs. And in this speed cubing series, this is a big jump. Bro, we have to make the cross from the top. Anyway, let's start with the first example solve. Enough theory. Let's start with the first example solve. Yellow will stay on top, but now we won't bring the white here. We'll place it directly at the bottom. Like, look, you can see with blue, the white is already placed at the bottom, and green as well. If we put this one at the bottom too, then these two are placed for us. Now, this is our orange. How will we bring it down here? Because if we take it like this, it's flipped. While staying here, we'll move it to the side once, and now we'll attach it with this. But when we attach it, the blue gets messed up, right? So after attaching it, we'll match it with the white and fix the blue. Now only the last red needs to be placed. The other three are matched. The last red has to go here, meaning this red has to go here. So first we'll take it out from here like this. And now we'll match it and put it down. This is a very basic and very beginner technique to make the cross at the bottom. We'll learn the advanced cross after a couple of videos. Over there, we're going to explore a lot of things, so there's no need for it right now. If we talk about solving the next example, we've kept yellow on top, and I can see that my red is already made first, so whenever it's like this, just place it first. We've placed this one, here's my blue, I'll attach it and place it here. Here's my orange, so you know we can't just do it like this. We'll need to do an insert flip, so we'll do it here and attach it. And here's the last green. We'll take it out using R and attach it with the green and move it down. Alright, we've seen 2 examples now, I hope. I'm sure we'll look at some more examples too. Alright, we'll attach the first blue, and since the second one is on top, we'll move it down first. Here's the third one, and as I told you, if we do it like this, it'll get flipped, so we shouldn't do that. We'll move it to the side and attach it like this, and here's our last. Now, there are many techniques here. Either you bring it to the top and solve it like this, or you can solve it while keeping it here. Small u prime. So what is small u prime? If you turn the top 2 layers anti-clockwise, R, small u, then it will be solved. What did I do? Let me show you again. It was here and it had to go there. If I did it like this, it would flip, so just once. We will move this entire layer forward, bring this one down, and if we align our centerpieces properly, it will be solved. This is actually a bit of an advanced thing, and in the upcoming videos, we are going to see a lot of such cases. It's about the cross, but if you start practicing a little from now, it will be good for you. Okay, I can see here that mine is already at the bottom. First, I'll match it with the green so I won't have to worry about it anymore. After that, I saw that there's red here, and there's blue too, but I have to align it with the red like this, so the blue is already aligned. So why not do this one first? Let's do it. Green and that are done. The last one is red. We'll put the red, but when I was placing the red, I saw that it would get stuck here, so while placing the red, I'll take this one out from here. If I match the last one and the orange with the orange and look down, all my crosses will be aligned. Okay, now you guys shouldn't make the cross and then keep looking at it, rotating and thinking about it. No. It's possible that you might make mistakes in the beginning, but you shouldn't look at it like that. You just have to imagine that yes, it's done correctly. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Let's look at the next example. It's just one step below the previous situation. First, I'll match it with the centerpiece, then I've noticed this one, so I'll fix it. Third, it's green, so I'll fix that too. See, the last one lines up, so our cross is finished, right? It means that even with the beginner's technique, you can easily solve the cross in 3 seconds. Bro, here's the next example in front of you with green. So first of all, you guys should start using these finger tricks from now on. I'll do it like this. See, this is with the ring finger, so it matches with green. So this is my next piece, so I'll match it like this. Now there are 2, and this is my next one. Good. Now there are 2 techniques here. I can either match the blue directly, but if I match the blue, notice, pay attention. This red is connecting with it. When I was moving the blue down, now when I did it like this, the red also got connected. So why not, before moving the blue down, I fix the red as well and then move the blue? How about that? This has become a bit advanced in a fun way, just a little, but it's used so much that you can't even imagine. Alright, we're looking at the last example to solve, because all the cases have been covered. If you guys watch this 2 or 3 times, you'll understand it. First with red, I'm using my ring finger to align. Why should I solve it like this, when I know finger tricks? If you guys don't know them, there's a playlist of the Learn Speed Cubing series in the description. If you go there, you'll find the video. Next, I'll do green. Right now, we're talking about beginners. Next, I'll solve this blue so you guys can see we can solve it like this. And here is my last one. When I move this down, the cross is done. Man, I really don't feel like going right now. I just don't want to go. Let me show you guys with 1 or 2 more examples. Alright, so first let's put orange. I always say this. In such a situation, you guys should first solve this piece. The next one is green, so we'll solve our green. Done, right? It's done, isn't it? Next, this one is left, so we have to solve the red on the right. Something like this, because you guys know that when it flips, you can match the red with the red and place it. The last piece is flipped here. Now, there are a lot of situations here. Either you can bring it up like this, rotate it, and solve it like this, or you can use this algorithm while it's here. It means you have to keep it on the right. Start with small u, then small u prime, and it's solved. And now people will realize how fast this is. It's a snap, man. This is very fast, very fast. Yes, I'm intentionally telling you some advanced things in this tutorial so that your mind stays prepared. Just so you know, we need to learn to handle situations like this in the future. Let me tell you one more thing. If you ever face a situation like this, where you do it this way and it needs to flip, then you'll solve it just like this, not in any other way. But if it's here on the right and it needs to flip like this, then you can keep it on the right and do the sexy move. Are you, but the U here is small, meaning you have to turn 2 layers. R small U, and it will be solved. Let me show you again. If you solve it using the beginner's method, it takes a lot of time because you have to rotate it, but with this method, you just need 1 quick move. What's so special about this being advanced? In this video, I've explained 4 advanced techniques. We've already learned the beginner's method, like how to make the cross directly at the bottom. Let's solve this last example, and then we'll finish. I can see this piece at the bottom, so first I'll attach it here. The second one I see, I'll attach it there. But when I was moving this one down, I noticed that the white piece is also coming down with it. This will come too, so if I move it once, it'll come. I'll take it to the back, then move it down so both are in place. Now both of these need to be solved, so when I attach this red piece here, the green one also comes here, so the cross is solved. And I think today we've seen a lot of solved examples, and we don't need to see any more examples right now, because we've almost covered all the situations. The next video will be on F12, the most requested video on this channel, and I'm gonna teach the easiest F12 in the world. This is part 1 of the F12 video. This is part 1 of the F2L video. Because in F2L, you have to solve the cross on the bottom. If you solve it on the bottom, the transition to F2L becomes really smooth. You guys must be thinking, man, I don't know what nonsense I'm talking about. Let's end this video here, and if you like the video, then like, share, and comment. Do you want to learn speed cubing? There's a complete playlist in the description called Learn Speed Cubing. Check it out. So far, 78 videos have been uploaded and another 78 videos will be coming. So you guys will learn how to solve this cube in not just 78 or 78, but around 9, 10, or 11 seconds. And another thing, just watching videos alone won't help. Nothing in the world gets done just by watching videos. Bro, practice is necessary, bro. Practice is necessary. Practice is necessary. So you guys need to practice for about 5, 6, or 7 hours too. I mean, not in one day, but even if you practice for half an hour every day, I think in a week you guys can bring your cross down to 3 to 23 seconds. Now, do you know what you guys have to do as soon as this video ends? The way you guys make the cross right now, using the beginner method, bringing it to the top, or solving the cross on the top. You have to note the time for that. Keep a stopwatch, scramble it, note the time, solve the cross, and then stop. I mean, stop the timer. And after that, practice making the cross on the bottom for 23 days and then check your time. I assure you all, you will comment on this video yourselves saying, "Thank you, now I can make the cross in 34 seconds earlier. I used to do it in 10 or 20 seconds. See, it was really helpful. I think a lot. I promoted myself, praised my own videos. So with that, let's end this video here. Goodbye."